Hello, everybody. Welcome along to a monster game in the Championship. I've been looking forward to this one, and I think you have as well, judging by the comments already. It is Rotherham versus Coventry tonight. You only need to look at the league table for 1 second to realise what a big game this is. We are game 3 into game or the 4 games of Rotherham week this week. Rotherham are playing 4 games across this week, and they have well and truly popped the old cat amongst the old pigeons by taking 4 points from the first 2 games. And it was a really important win against QPR in the last game that sets this one up beautifully. And there are big reaching implications if Coventry win or Rotherham win. Coventry can literally go up about 3 or 4 places with a win. With a defeat, Rotherham come out of the relegation zone and Coventry switch places with them. It's really beautifully set, really has the air of the biggest game of the season so far in the Championship. I can't wait. As you can see, I'm very, very excited. And we are kicking off in 6 or 7 minutes. You should see the teams ticking along the bottom there. I'll try and keep them switching so you know what's going on. But before we get into any of this nonsense, let's just do a couple of quick plugs. Thank you as ever to Charlie, who is our watch-along sponsor, 30 years of Law Royal. Here's to many more. Charlie got involved over on Patreon. Subscribe via Patreon for some exclusive content there. You can support the channel via Super Chat at any point during the broadcast. First Super Chat's become King of the Bin. Own the fake news sin bin or pedant's corner. And please, if you're here, hit the thumbs up button on Twitter or Facebook or YouTube. Subscribe, ring the bell, blah, blah, blah. You know the deal. Right. Let's say some hellos in the comments, and then we'll get into the team. We've got some nervous commentary. I have to say, I must apologise. If you're a neutral, this is brilliant. If you support one of these teams, this is absolute hell. And we've all been there on this type of nervous occasion. But yeah, good luck, Callum and Iain there, particularly. We've got Cov and Rotherham in the first couple of comments there. Talking about Blackburn maybe getting dragged down there. Balboa guy. Evening, Liam. Phil, we'll talk about teams in a sec. John, good luck. Good luck, all you Cov fans, all you Rotherham fans. Alistair, hello. Annie, Five Bellies. John, and Birmingham fans as well. Huddersfield fans, Derby fans. Everybody down the bottom looking at this. Owen, welcome. Leeds 2021. Mr. E. Alex, Henry, David. Sorry about Tuesday, Cov fans. There you go, says no, the QPR fan. Anybody else in here I haven't shouted out? James, Mr. E. Russell. We've done everybody. Liam, thank you. I interviewed Gregor McGregor, the Bristol City beat journalist there. Right. Shall we have a look? Let's quickly bang through a couple more here. There we go. Irene, Chris. I think we said hello to everybody. And then DJ Samuel comes in right at the bottom. Right. Shall we have a look at the teams here? Or should we just go straight to the league table, which is just stunning, isn't it? There you go. Look at that. So a Rotherham victory brings them to 42 points. Now, do your maths here. Rotherham minus 11 on a goal difference. Coventry minus 20. So a Rotherham victory would facilitate a switch in places between these two teams. A Coventry victory. Sofa score. Get in the bin. Why would you reload there? Appalling work from Sofa score there. Look at that. A Coventry win. Add on 3, 45. Birmingham's goal difference is minus 19. Coventry's is minus 20. Obviously, a win would make it minus 19, and their goal scored would be better. So Coventry could be as low as 22nd and as high as 18th. Absolutely massive game, this one. And then, of course, if you're a Derby fan, you're going to, basically every other set of fans down the bottom there is going to want a draw, I think, given how tight it is. Maybe the sort of Birmingham fans and upwards would be happy with a Coventry win and just keep Rotherham at arm's length. But sensational. Let's have a look at the teams. And I've just tweeted, there are 5 players here, outfielders. The goalkeeper, Johansson, also has played all 3 of the games this week and Iain will be able to tell us who's going to play on Sunday as well, may well play 4 games in the 8-day period here. Unbelievable. So Johansson in goal, Angus MacDonald, Richard Wood, Michael Ihekwe. Johansson and MacDonald are 3 for 3 this week. Olasunde and Harding have also played 3 times 90 minutes, or will have, not 90 minutes, which 3 starts, you know what I mean. Wiles, Lindsay and Wing. Wing has had a rest. He comes back in. Wiles has played all 3. And Lindsay had a rest as well. So should, in theory, be as fit as the Cov guys. You never know. Crooks has played all 3. Smith, Ladapo, back to Smith today. Ladapo's on the bench. So far, he's played it very well, Paul Warne, hasn't he? Interesting. Have a look at the bench. Blackman, Robertson, Barlassa, Giles, MacDonald, Ogbene, Sadlier, Hurst and Ladapo. Remember as well, Ladapo did score twice against QPR on, what night are we? With Thursday, so it must have been Tuesday night as well. Right, there's your Coventry team. Wilson in goal. They've swapped the goalkeepers. Some idea that Wilson perhaps a little bit better coming and, grabbing the ball. Bad turn of phrase from me. They're coming and grabbing the ball, singular, from deep crosses, etc., etc. Ostigard, McFadzean, Hyam, McCallum, Costa, Kelly and James, Central O'Hare. He's playing well. Good front 2. Godden and Walker. Remember as well, prior to our game on, and we can double check this, prior to our game on Tuesday, this was set up as the worst home team against the worst away team in the division. Morosi on the bench there for Cov. Rose, Shipley, Harmer on the bench. Is he too emotional for this type of game? I wonder. Will he go and get himself sent off? Maybe that's why. Eccles, he played the last couple. The youngster, Allen, Bakayoko, Gyökeres, Biamu. 3 strikers there on the bench for Coventry. Looks like we are having a minute's silence, or even 2 minutes silence, possibly, for Prince Philip. As ever, my sincere condolences and respects to Prince Philip. I will carry on talking through this. However, there is the league table one more time. A draw, look at the goal difference, will put Coventry level on points with Derby County, but the Derby goal difference minus 16, Coventry minus 20. It would put Rotherham onto 40 points. Again, they would still have games in hand over Derby and Huddersfield. Although, next opponent for Rotherham is Birmingham. I think the game in hand is there's one against Brentford isn't there, as well, which isn't going to be easy. My God. Have we set it up? What a setup this is going to be. I can't wait. Thank you, Anthony. I'm going to drink to you, sir. Here's my Barnsley bonus. Thank you very much. You'd like a Yorkshire win. Thank you, Anthony. You are, again, king of the bin as well. Let me just keep that moving down the bottom so you get a look at the Coventry lineup. Also, let's go to some comments as the players continue to observe the 2-minute silence for Prince Philip, who sadly died this past week. Evening to AJ. James, I'm not sure we're going to be doing Norwich and Bournemouth. Leave that with me. I may be going to see my father on Saturday. We may be back in time, but leave that with me. Possibly. Did I see Jude Bellingham? I've given my thoughts on Jude Bellingham. This sounds like I'm pimping my Patreon now. That did come up from John on Patreon. So I have spoken at length about that today. Owen, always very, very kind. A pleasure to be up at 2 a.m. Happily sitting on the fence for this one. What a match, though, Owen. Thank you. 10 Aussie dollars. Super chat. We'll drink for you today. A Chilean Merlot for you today. Let's enjoy this one. Do I think Swansea or Brentford can catch up to Watford or not? Probably not at the moment, but hey, we'll have a look at the end of the week. We are really heavily focused, though, tonight. Unopposed, nobody else playing here. It's all about the bottom six. Huge game. Let me just reiterate the stakes here. We have the team one under the line playing the team one above the line. There's only sort of 6 or 7 games left for everybody now down the bottom. 5 for a lot of teams. A Rotherham win takes Rotherham out of the bottom 3. A Coventry win takes Coventry all the way up above Birmingham into, I think it was 18th, wasn't it? Huge game in the Championship. Again, apologies to Coventry and Rotherham fans. I'm enjoying this so much. But if you are a neutral, this is brilliant. And these are the type of games we get towards the end of the season. No hyperbole from me. It's going to be a huge game. And we are off. Coventry take the centre. Long one forward. Nodded clear. It's flicked on in behind. And Richard Wood sticks that in to the stand and makes the clearance. Coventry starting on the front foot. Richard Wood, the Rotherham captain. I was at Wembley as an impartial observer watching Paul Hurst, who was about to take over Ipswich, and Richard Wood scored 2 goals in the playoff final. The last time Rotherham, the penultimate time actually Rotherham got up. McCallum tosses the throw in long, headed up in the air and away by MacDonald. Hit back in on the volley at the crossbar. And a chance now into the middle. It's surely a foul on the keeper. Oh, goodness me. Coventry going so close. What a strike by Liam Kelly. Smashed against the crossbar. There, a volley from miles out. What a start in this one. The long throw-in came in from McCallum. It was up in the air. Kelly smacks it on the volley. What a strike. It's a good save by Johansson. Tips it onto the bar. It's headed into the middle. All kinds of chaos there. What a great effort by Liam Kelly. Dipping volley. That is most definitely going in. Tipped onto the bar by Victor Johansson. Coventry going super close in the beginning here. Wow. What a start. Goodness me. Hope the game continues like this. Calm down, mate, your heart. Here come Coventry, who've started really well. But Wood takes it off him. What a save. Good. Got it so sweetly. Brilliant stuff. Hope the game continues like this. How unlucky. Smashed on the volley there from Liam Kelly. 25 yards out? Tipped onto the crossbar by Victor Johansson. Coventry are well on top here. Crossing from McCallum. Blocked by Olusunde, and it's another chance for McCallum to throw this one in long. It caused trouble first time around. Kelly ruefully looks on. He's going to wait on the edge of the box there. Callum O'Hare's there as well. We thought that Rotherham would be the set play gurus, but Coventry so far, they've wasted that one. It went short to O'Hare. He tried to play it across to Kelly. Then hopefully we're going to get another look at this. Look at that technique. What a great strike by Kelly. Good save. Gets a full hand on that. It's not fingertip stuff, but he needs to get a firm hand. It's dropping out of the sky. He probably thought at first about going with the left hand, brings the right hand over the top, Johansson, and then tips that onto the crossbar. Wow. Cleared by Wilson, who's coming in goal for Cov tonight. And it's turned over Ihekwa, who got a rest the other night. Harding down the left. Harding has played all 3 games. He's played different positions, though. He has played wing-back and centre-half. Crooks also has played all 3. He's played sort of right up top and number 10 as well. Ihekwa trying to play that in behind. Wiles went down. I think he just slipped. It wasn't a great ball by Michael Ihekwa. What a start to this one. Coventry hitting the bar inside the first sort of minute and a half here. Rotherham just settling into the game now. Goodness me, end-to-end match. Come on the draw, says Chris. Butte strike, great save, great start. Hoyt forward long and flicked on, looking for Crooks. Through it goes to Ben Wilson in goal. Here comes Da Costa. Tries to over-engineer that. He didn't need to come back inside then. And he's missed managing to play that inside. And he's conceded the foul. And I wonder whether this one's going into the box. Michael Smith of the freshly shaven head will be a target for this one. If Sky can give me the wide shot. Coventry holding quite a high line. Ihekwa, Smith, all the big boys up there. In it goes. Woods underneath it. Doesn't win the header. Crooks was lurking. Here is Smith down the right. Smith stood up by Matty James. That hits James, and then it comes back, hits Smith on the arm, and then bounces back out for a corner. It's not a corner, it's a goal kick. It wasn't going to be handball because it came quickly onto Smith's arm. Goal kick to Coventry. 5 gone. Even. Coventry hit the bar after 70 seconds of this one. Great strike by Liam Kelly, the Coventry captain, tipped onto the crossbar. There you go. That sums up what you've missed so far, Raz. I was a bit hyped up. Ola Sunday slides in there. Looked like he might have caught O'Hare. Nothing given. Knocked up the line. Smith holds it up. McCallum is there. Crooks has won it back. Harem, Scarem stuff. McCallum clears it off his man. Throw into Cov. And McCallum just slows down here. I just don't know how you play this if you're Coventry, because yes, you can draw and hold Rotherham a little bit at bay. Of course, you don't want to lose. However, Rotherham will still have games in hand, even if you do get the draw from a Coventry point of view. Foul by Crooks on McCallum, who started well down the left-hand side, holding the ball well. Put a couple of long throw-ins as well. Just skipped past, or rather sidestepped Matt Crooks there. Bit of a forwards tackle, to use the cliche, and free kick to Coventry. And I think this one is going in the box as well. Kelly is there. James is there for the right footer. McCallum is there for the left footer, the outswinger. 7:11 on the clock. McCallum, in it comes. Oh, flicked header. And the shot there by McFadzean on the volley, not far wide. Johansson didn't bother diving for it. Just opened up from a little bit. It was a difficult chance. You would have wanted that falling to one of the forwards, or maybe O'Hare or Kelly after that last volley. Rotherham loss isn't so bad, but I would rather get the points. Of course you would. 7:47 on the clock. 0-0 in a gigantic game in the Championship. Bottom 6. Here's Harding on halfway. Give and go with wing. Harding tries to take on O'Hare. Da Costa gets in the way, and Ostigard clears it down the line. Decent flick back home there by McDonald. Tyler Walker was steaming in behind him there, so he had to get that right. If he took too much pace off that, Walker was in. Goal kick then. Johansson. Big boot down the ground. I think Smith got fouled then. Not given. There's definitely a hand on the shoulder. It's going to come all the way back through. And it's another goal kick, which Vic Johansson is going to boot long. Matt Godden is just trying to go and get in his way. Goes in a little bit shorter this time. Flicked on by Jamie Lindsay, and a bit stretched here. Rotherham are trying to get that ball forward and get the flick-ons, and it's just being knocked straight back for a third goal kick now. Not so good from Johansson, that one. Crooks challenges, though. Kelly into Da Costa. Da Costa hooks clear. Ihekwa heads it away. Crooks flicked on. Messy stuff here and headed back home. Big aerial battle here. Game played in the air. And it's going to go long from Dom Hyam. Big header by Ihekwa. The ball is just flying about the pitch here. This probably plays into Rotherham's hands if it is an aerial battle. Good quality there by Matt Godden on the left wing. He manages to turn his man. They're going to have to be strong in the air here, Coventry, and they have been so far. And they got another chance to stick a free kick in the box, right over on the left touchline. Very set play centric here, this game so far. Very tense as well. In it comes, headed away to Kelly again. Kelly drives it in, deflection, and they've played on, and the ball is over the top. Surely the offside flag needed to go up then, and it looks like it didn't. In which case, that was a huge chance. I'm not sure why the flag didn't go up. We know we have this weird dictate here. Let's have a look. In it goes, and no, he is onside. That's a big miss then. So Walker was offside, I think, but the other two guys weren't. And O'Hare gets the first chance, tries to dink it over, and then an even bigger chance, really, on the follow-up. Everyone stopped and got their hands up when I think that it was it Hyam, I said? Was offside? I can't remember. Or was it Walker? But he stopped. That's a big chance for Coventry, who should be in front there after that one. A little bit of confusion from the set play. No one really knows now, do they? Because even if a player is offside, they don't get flagged until they touch the ball. And Coventry really should be leading there. They've hit the bar now and had that big chance. Blues Rotherham, no, yes, we'll be covering that on Sunday. AJ says very astutely, these are the kind of things, if you're a Cov fan, hope don't come back and bite you. How did he not score that? The keeper could keep Rotherham. Yeah, too good. Actually, give him his credit. I didn't do that, Anthony. For the first save, Callum O'Hare tried to dink it over the top of Victor Johansson, but surely Matt Godden has got to score the follow-up. I think Mark Robins would have scored the follow-up, wouldn't he? Great striker in his time. Famed for keeping Alex Ferguson's job with a late goal for Manchester United at Nottingham Forest in an FA Cup tie. Long ball forward, again by Coventry. It looked like a shove there. Ref says play on. Da Costa plays it down the line. Wing gets there ahead of O'Hare. And Da Costa's just waiting. And I think the throw in, is it going to go in long? I think so. Referee Jared Gillett. Here comes Da Costa. He's in down the right. Da Costa crosses low. Deflected off Wes Harding. Corner to Coventry, who you'd have to say are on top in this first 15. It's very tense. The ball's going back and forward very quick, but Coventry have hit the bar and had a double big chance with a bit of confusion over an offside there. They probably should be in the lead. Corner goes out to Da Costa, flicked on there. Iain was arriving as well. He is given offside this time. I'm the dude. Dowell SC forgot on the weekend. Thank you. I don't know what that means. Do I get a bonus if Dowell scores? That's great. Thank you, I'm the dude. And I managed to mention the Big Lebowski in my Tribal Football column this week. So check that out, tribalfootball.com. Chris Johansson is keeping Rotherham in this game single-handedly. Cov have started with much more energy, whilst Rotherham are playing from memory. They've yet to test Cov's porous away defence. I think we're going to see that save by Johansson again. That's a great save, isn't it? That ball is falling out of the sky. Oh, how have they not scored? Double chance there. O'Hare, maybe give him a pass. Good save, bit confused. But Godden on the follow-up's got to score. I think Coventry marginally had the kind of run-in. So draw not the worst result. It all hangs on Rotherham, this relegation picture, doesn't it? Victor Johansson is down. Jamal Blackman is warming up. But Johansson, who's obviously started the game very well, hops back up. Noel says, thank you for Mrs. Bloom for allowing it. She's gone to the Interchange Retail Park down the road to see how quiet it is with her mother. So, all good. Oh, there you go. Get Kieran Dowell on the score sheet every game then. Sounds good. Yes, he's Australian, Alex, the referee. He's been fine so far. Big header clear again by Coventry, who are going to want to press home this advantage. Walker down the left. Walker plays it up the line. McCallum nutmeg. Down he goes. McCallum's playing well, and he draws a foul from Olasunde, who dives in or throws a leg in there. Free kick. Iain succinctly says Rotherham aren't playing that well so far. Up the Aussie, says Owen. Absolutely. Need some good referees. Bring over more of them if they're good from Australia. I was going to say Australia then. I won't bother. Free kick, Coventry. Sam McCallum with the left foot. Again, the normal setup. James for the in-swinger. McCallum, it's James this time, swings it to the back post. Good header away by MacDonald, and it's gone out for a oh no, it's a goal kick. I thought that was a corner. So did Liam Kelly. We'll see on the replay if I am right. I thought it came off Angus MacDonald. Dun 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 dun. Let's have a look. James swings it in right-footed. Anyone touch it on the way out? No, it should be a corner, I think. Let's have a look. Yeah, that's a corner. Difficult one for the linesman to see, but there you go. Would you say Coventry are taking the view if they can't defend, then just go all out attack? Possibly. They've certainly taken the view that they're, going to try and take advantage of a team that's played an extra game 48 hours ago. And they've certainly taken the view that they're going to try and battle Rotherham in the air. And they've done well so far. And McCallum playing well down the left-hand side. McCallum, the Coventry player, and Johansson, the Rotherham goalkeeper, are the two best players on the pitch so far. It says a lot when the best player is your keeper. Here is McCallum. I think he's going to hurl a long throw-in again. In it goes. Rotherham half clear. Here's James, edge of the box. James back to Kelly. Did Kelly get caught by Lindsay there? Referee Gillett says no. Big throw by Johansson, and James cuts it out. He's trying to find Lewis wing on the left wing. James into O'Hare. Back to James. This is so high tempo, this game, for goodness sake. I think there may be some tired players coming up towards half-time in this one. Neither side's let up. You get about half a second on the ball in this game, and then it goes forward by the look of it. Action areas last 5 minutes, 88% in the Rotherham final. The defensive third. Goodness me. McCallum throws in. James to Da Costa. Comes off Wes Harding. It's going to be a throw-in for Coventry, who are well on top in this one. Big tackle there. It's gone up to halfway. Ostigard heads it away from Smith. And finally, Rotherham, well, they've got a throw-in. Maybe get on the ball for what feels like the first time in 5 minutes. Down the line from Harding. Headed up in the air. Smith challenging with Kelly. James clears. Knocked in, looking for Wiles. And it's out for a throw-in. Just not working for Rotherham yet. They've just not got into the game, have they? I wonder if they'll try and throw this in towards the corner. No, they're going to go in short. Wing, back to Harding. Nice knock off by Wing. Harding crosses, corner. Rotherham, first chance for this one to go in the box for Rotherham. 20:47 on the clock. Rotherham 0, Coventry 0. Coventry hit the bar after just about a minute of the game. Great save by Johansson. And then a big double chance for Coventry. Big setup here. McDonald, Wood, Ehekwa, Crooks, all in a row. In comes the corner, headed away by Da Costa. Flicked on by Matty James. Godden tries to flick it up. That's a good ball, actually. To O'Hare. O'Hare back to Kelly. Kelly looking for Walker. Headed away by Ehekwa. And Crooks is back defending, and he plays up the line. He's given it away, though, to Hyam. Turned over by Hyam, though. And Wing, who looks like perhaps the player Rotherham need to try and get on the ball, because of all the Millers players so far, he's looked the calmest in possession. It's so harem-scarum, this. Here's Crooks. Crooks comes forward. Out it goes to Olasunde. Knocked back to Lindsay. Crossed in. It's going to run for Wiles. Crosses it into the near post. And Hyam got a foot on it. It went towards the own goal, but over the bar there. Oof. Close. Good work by Rotherham. That could have gone in as an own goal, couldn't it? Deary me. Wow. Corner Rotherham, who have now been on top for the past 2-3 minutes. Cross comes Lewis Wing, who was always a good set play guy for Borough. He's going to take it with the right foot, an out swinger. Coventry leaving 2 forward, presumably to try and keep defenders out. The corner went in low. It's back out with Wing. Wing hammers it across the box. He's hit the post. Oh, dear. What a strike by Wing. Wing then goes down. Oh, so close there for Rotherham. Both sides have hit the woodwork so far in this game. It comes back out and he smashes it across the... Oh, that's so unlucky. Oh, my goodness. He hammers it across the box there, Wing. Definitely a shot. And it hits the far post. Oh, how close is that? Keeper is done. Wafts a hand at it. Oh, Paul Warren holds his head. Wing went down afterwards. Referee Gillett wasn't interested in that one. Oh, that was close. Great strike by Lewis Wing. Hits the post. No save on that one, unlike Liam Kelly's one. Here come Rotherham again. They've had a good 3-4 minutes now. Harding down the left. Harding, poor cross by him. That's going to go all the way out. Unlucky Lewis Wing. It's the inside of the post. And this incredibly tense game has another incredibly tense moment. What a strike. Unlucky, wasn't it? Yeah. It's one of those nights, Paul. My ticker's going quickly for these 2 sets of fans. Unlucky, great shot, says David. Oh, crikey, no. Deary me. Unlucky. Why is it called woodwork? Anyone know? Informal rule of thumb, I think. Ola Sunday trying to get down the right wing behind Dominic Hyam. Couldn't quite get there. Ihekwa has come across to take the throw. He's gonna throw it into the channel, and I think they're going to try and win a corner. Here comes Ihekwa. Fools us all and goes short. We saw Birmingham score from one of those, didn't we? And it's got cleared, and it's actually fallen to Tyler Walker. Here he comes, just over halfway down the right-hand side. McDonald gets a touch on it. Out it goes. Throw in Coventry. They're going to want to stem the tide a little bit. I have to say, Coventry on top for pretty much the first 20 minutes. Should have taken the lead. But for the last 5, Rotherham been the better side and hit the post. But here come Coventry. O'Hare, De Costa, cleared by Lindsay. Crooks tries to help it on. Poor ball from Crooks. Cleared by McDonald. Nice touch there by James, and Walker puts it across. Lack of composure there from Walker. It opened up. He had time to take another touch and getting closer there. He puts the cross over left-footed. James did really well there to play Walker in. Left-hand side of the box. He really could have taken another touch then. It's a really good play by Matty James. Not so good by Tyler Walker. 26 on the clock. Rotherham 0, Coventry 0. Chances are plenty though. Johansson tipped Kelly's shot onto the bar within a minute, or just over a minute. Big double chance. O'Hare, clear. Tried to dink it over, saved. Godden should have scored the follow-up. And then Lewis Wing hit the post with a spectacular effort for Rotherham, who are attacking now. Lindsay. Ihekwa. He's going to have to go all the way home. And Johansson smacks it down the ground. Headed away by Angus MacDonald. Harding. Wiles. Back to Harding. Harding, good ball up the line. Well held by Smith. Crunching challenge there between McFadzean, or was it Ostergaard, and Harding. No harm done. Play on, says referee Gillett. The best a man can get. Hyam. McFadzean. Bit of time on the ball here. It's a rarity in this game. McFadzean out to Hyam. Everyone has a rest for 2 seconds there. Foul by Ihekwa on Godden. That was either very clumsy or very soft. And I don't know which. Yeah. Maybe it was a foul. He's got both hands round the waist of Matt Godden there. Michael Ihekwa. Another free kick to Coventry. They've been taking it in turns, I think, James and McCallum with these. McCallum the left footer, James the right. It's going to be James this time. Rehearsed one, but they've played it up the line to McCallum. Nice looking cross by McCallum. Good header away by Michael Ihekwa. James. McFadzean crosses back post. Easy catch for Johansson. Goodness me. .28:35 on the clock. If the woodwork was square, that would have gone in off the post. It would, wouldn't it? Fine margins. Blackburn potentially have a huge part to play in the run-in. Derby, Huddersfield, Birmingham, Rotherham still have to play them. There you go. 29 on the clock. 0-0. Sky just having a look at Walker closing down a Johansson goal kick there. Most annoying pundit. Well, it's got to be me, hasn't it? For goodness sake. Do I class as a pundit? O'Hare tries to bring it down. Edge of the box. It's run away from Wood. Godden hits the shot over the crossbar. He had a ball on outside Matt Godden. Tried to swing the shot at goal from, I don't know, just outside the D. 22, 23 yards. Puts it over the top into the stand. 0-0. We will go to the live league table so you can see the impact of an unhelpful draw. You say unhelpful. All depends. If Rotherham were to draw today but beat Birmingham on Sunday, they'd take a draw, wouldn't they? That's how things are looking at the moment. If this ends level, 40 Rotherham, 43 Coventry, both teams over the point per game. Harding drilled in. Good control by Wiles, crossed in by Crooks. Lindsay nods it down. Smith in the box. Smith holds it up. Olasunde back into midfield. Wing, who hit the post. Wing wanted a give and go with Lindsay. Lindsay completely over hits that one. Oh, I can't bury all these pundits here. I know how hard it is. There we go. Martin Keown's getting a lot of love. It's a difficult job. And would you believe everyone picks holes in everything you say? Even you friendly lot. A free kick to Rotherham. Over on the right-hand side. Olasunde went down. I don't know whether Smith, the camera's on him, was involved. This one's going in the box, though. And if Wing is at it, maybe we get another good delivery. Don Goodman. That's not nominative determinism, is it, Russ? What would a collection of goals? A punnet of pundits. I think it's a philanthropy of pundits, isn't it? Is the collective noun. Of course it's not. I don't know. A gaggle of pundits. Cleared up to halfway. Hoiked forward by Harding, but that's worked out quite well. Richard Wood playing left wing at the moment. Good ball into the channel for Smith. Smith, can he win a corner or get it into the box? Plays it up the line for Harding. He has his cross charged down, and I suspect this is going in the box. A murder of pundits. Nice. Here comes the throw from Harding. Woods kind of collapsed to the ground on the near post with Ostergaard. De Costa, good energy from him to get it clear. They're nearly stuck up top there with Walker. Lewis Wing does well. Walker has fouled his man. And it's a free kick. Nobody would ever scrutinise. I tell you what, Russ, I've got Dave on Blue Monday onto the deliberately mispronouncing names thing now. He's enjoying it just as much as I do. You did pick Michello in Leeds. We know you hate her. Miller's looked knackered. Wonder why. Long ball in forward. Flicked on by Smith. Headed clear by Coventry. Some heavy treatment there on Godden. He goes and yells at referee Gillett. Who's going to have a word with Matthew Olasunde. Richard Wood, the captain, is across. Having a word. An unkindness of ravens. I always liked an ostentation of peacocks. Tremendous. Yeah, Danny Mills thought that Sheffield United were a long ball team. Deary me. And forward it goes for Coventry. Headed on by McCallum and booted into the stand by Wing, I think. And McCallum is going to throw this one long into the box. He's taking his time. Here comes McCallum. Long throw goes in. Oh, it's gone to the back post. Big chance. Great save by Johansson again. Oh, he's having an absolute blinder, the Rotherham goalkeeper here. Oh, goodness me. Another good long throw in by McCallum. Flicked on the near post. Big chance for Tyler Walker. He gets a good connection on that. That might be an even better save because he's quite far inside his post there than the one he tipped onto the bar. Great performance by Victor Johansson, the Rotherham goalkeeper. Headed out the corner there by Smith. And Richard Wood is down. Johansson is keeping his side in this. Tipped one onto the bar. Just tipped that around the post. Remember the double chance as well. Johansson makes a save from O'Hare in the first instance there. He's putting in a great performance here, Victor Johansson. He gets plenty of power on the head of Tyler Walker. It's not exactly in the corner, is it? And I'm splitting hairs here, but if you can put that a couple of feet over, Johansson's probably palming that into the side netting. Attempts, Rotherham 1, Coventry 8. That said, though, Rotherham hit the post with their attempt. De Costa steals that. Tired looking play by Rotherham down the left-hand side, but Wood is going to get it clear. Crooks tries to bring it down. Kelly's on his touch. Crooks has somehow come away with that, and in the end, draws a foul. It's a nice S-housery from Matt Crooks there. Ball was kind of glued to his foot there, wasn't it? Going to be a free kick to Rotherham. McFadzean sorting out the defensive line. In it goes. It's gone all the way over to MacDonald. MacDonald puts it in, looking for Smith. It's going to fall for Wiles, and the shot is blocked. McFadzean was on the ground. Wiles on the left foot there. Didn't really get hold of it, did he? It's Wing. Wing to Wiles. Coming forward down the left. Wiles out to Harding, who goes back up the line. Lindsay. And back it goes. They're going to go all the way home. Johansson, who's so far putting in a man of the match display, the Rotherham keeper. Here's Ola Sunday. Oh, he's been caught. That's such a silly foul by Kelly there. Just gets too close to Ola Sunday. Legs get tangled. And of course, Ola Sunday goes down. Just going to have a look at that Ben Wiles chance again. McDonald does quite well, lifts it in nice and softly. McFadzean, it was, just gets in the way. But it's another attacking set play for Rotherham here. 38:45 on the clock. Lewis Wing, as you'd imagine, is going to take it with the right foot. Over on the right wing, this one. In it comes from Wing. Ihekwe gets a head on it. It's well over the bar. He was quite a way out, Ihekwe. Pressure on him from McFadzean. Heads it well over the top. The Rotherham centre half. 39:30 on the clock. 0-0. The tension is unabating in this one. It's only going to get worse. Coventry thinking about taking a short goal kick there. That doesn't feel fitting of this game, does it? Here comes Wilson. He clears it for Cov. Ola Sunday in the right back position plays up the line. McCallum keeps it in. And it's forward to O'Hare. Cleared away by Rotherham. A few more meaty tackles in there, but McDonald does well to win it and play out to Harding. Harding comes down the left wing. Harding to Crooks. Who was he offside? If he was, that was very silly. Flag up against Matt Crooks. I assume no one wanted a timestamp. We've just been all go from the first minute of this one, haven't we? After Coventry hit the bar so early. Going to need another bottle of Merlot. No, I don't think I will. I'm going to be a good boy and not drink too much. But I will have another glass. I think that's only fair, given how hard I work. The hours I put in. Long one forward by Cov. Godden into the channel. It's gone for a corner. Linesman over that side. Didn't have a clue what was going on there. But it's a corner for Coventry. Good run in there. Godden into the channel. No one went with him. And he's won his side a corner. Out it goes again to the Costa. They've used that one before. MacDonald gets a head on it. McCallum heads it back in. And Harding's there, heads it down. And Ola Sunday is going to clear. Help forward again. Ball turned over about 3 times in 5 seconds. As is pretty standard for this game. And it's going to be a free kick to Rotherham. I think O'Hare has been penalised. Good lad, Ben. Do love a drop of red. It's wet, hey? Cheers, everybody. Rotherham 0, Coventry 0. In by far the most tense match I've witnessed this season. For goodness sake. The free kick is slid up the line for Lindsay. Good tackle by McCallum. Lindsay didn't look like he thought he could get past in there. Oh, they went in long. There, Olasande was last man. He just gets in the way. It was a handball shout from Godin as well. And hoiked up and away. Goodness me. Is the wine a business expense? Is it part of the entertainment? Probably. We could probably get away with it. But hey, I've got to earn some money to write off against tax in the first instance. It's been pretty damn hard work this past year, hasn't it? Although I can claim a grant on April the 28th, HMRC have emailed me and told me today. Happy days. Stop having bread and cheese for dinner. Ooh, Lindsay went in 50-50 there with Hyam. Both players throw themselves to the ground. 2021 standard, you always worry about those ones. If someone's slightly late, McFadzean right in Richard Wood's face. I don't think anything's going to be given other than a free kick. Let's have a better look at this one. I mean, it was all very spectacular. I don't think a card is coming out. Looks like the free kick's going Coventry's way, actually. Interesting. No, it's going Rotherham's way. And probably in the box. So no card came out for that. Lindsay's okay. Hyam's okay. And we play on. Sky have got a different angle here. Sky are normally exemplary with their replays, but I literally, there's been 5 replays and I still haven't seen the incident. So I can't comment on it very well. I haven't had a good shot of it at all. Ihekwa, dreadful ball forward by him. Straight out of play. And we are into 2 minutes of stoppage time. Rotherham 0, Coventry 0. And this is tense. Believe you me, this is tense. No time on the ball for anyone. Tackles flying in. Both sides have hit the woodwork. Great stuff. Crooks chasing down Hyam in the corner. Hyam's clearance hits Crooks and out it goes. Thrown to Coventry in the left back area. McCallum launches that one miles, all the way up over halfway. There's a foul on Ihekwa. Just inside the Rotherham half, and looking at the clock, they're not going to get counter-attacked here because we're 46-11. I'd stick this in the box. Are you serious, Annie? You think this is dull? Man, I thought you knew your football. Deary me. Some people have a ludicrous correlation to goals vs entertainment. You do understand how few goals there are in 90 minutes of a football match, don't you? The free kick goes in long. Why do you think data analysts don't look at goals? There aren't enough of them. Deary me. Oh, it came off McFadzean, actually. There's going to be a corner for Rotherham. 47 is up. I guess they're going to let them take it. In it goes. Crooks on the near post. It's gone out. And I think that is going to be half time. Great stuff. Great stuff. This one, so tense, such a big game, this one, and it hasn't disappointed. It's been hair 'em, scare 'em, tackles flying in, chances ahoy, both sides hitting the post. Really, really high stakes game. Great stuff. Great stuff by Rotherham and Coventry, fighting it out here at the bottom of the championship. Really good watch. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let's bring up the numbers. And the numbers tell us that Coventry, in most of the metrics, had a pretty good half. Look at the low number of passes. That will tell you how quickly the ball was going back and forth. 145 and 120. It's just updated. This has not been a game where people have been getting their foot on the ball. It's been more about tackles and defending, long, early, direct passes in. Both sides have hit the post. Look at that, 2 big chances to 0 for Coventry. Those 2 big chances were probably within a minute of each other, or within seconds of each other, rather, in the same minute, you know what I mean? When Johansson made the save from O'Hare and Godden put the follow-up over the crossbar. I would suggest Coventry were far and away the better side for the first 20 minutes. Obviously, the big chance, the double big chance, and the volley in the first minute that hit the bar with the feathers in the cap. Then Rotherham had a good 5 minutes from 20 to 25, and that was when Wing hit the post, forced a couple of set plays. That's enough in this type of game, isn't it? Who's going to blink first, as Mick would say? And then another big chance, Tyler Walker's header tipped around the post. Suffice to say, Johansson in the Rotherham goal has played jolly well, hasn't he? Let's go to your comments in just a sec. We'll look at the live league table. That tells us that we've added a point on for both sides. 43 as it stands for Coventry, 40 for Rotherham. Remember, Rotherham still have 2 games in hand. Are we talking Brentford and Blackburn? Are the games in hand? I can't quite remember with all my fixtures. Let's bring them up. Why the hell not? So remaining opponents there. I think everyone's playing next midweek. So Birmingham and then Borough for Rotherham. Barnsley, that's a game in hand against Brentford for sure on the 27th. Maybe Luton is the other one. Is it? Don't know. Yeah, Luton will be the other one. No one else will be playing. God, imagine that. They're still in it that close to the end of the season. I remember going to one of those type games. It was against Millwall, Bristol City. Just a game that needed to be fit in before the last game. We always tend to get something in that last week, something left over. I mean, remember Derby going to Bristol City possibly one season in that situation. Brilliant stuff. Rotherham 0, Coventry 0. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let's have a look at some comments in the chat here. John, I think I'll not survive this. Well, all it takes is a goal and you'll be needed to be peeling you off the ceiling. I think going to the pub Sunday, you love to see it, Nat. Be safe. Sky ain't showing any Saturday lunchtime games this week. It's Newcastle, West Ham. We'll be on the Super Stream, so maybe I'll pay for Luton and Watford. That sounds like these exciting one, doesn't it? As relegation games go, very entertaining. Both teams going for it. Blood and thunder stuff. Certainly was, wasn't it, David? A Cov going to regret missing their chances. Maybe. If that ball goes in the net up the other end, then of course they did. Tense and gripping. God, well, we've heard from the Cov fans and the Rotherham fans. Yes, not missed chances, great saves. Certainly, we can say that maybe for the Walker header, but Godden should have scored the follow-up, shouldn't he, in the double chance. Good game so far. Both sides look dangerous when attacking. think there will be goals in the second half. And the thing with this type of game is the longer without a goal, the more the tension ramps up, doesn't it? Iain, all I can say at halftime is thank God for our keeper. We haven't been at the races. We're just having a look at that tip onto the bar from Johansson early in this one. What a great save that was. Great volley as well, wasn't it? Oh, that's so unlucky. Going in the top corner from Liam Kelly, that tip onto the bar. Coventry had more composure in front of goal. They would be leading now. They've had the opportunities, haven't they? From a selfish point of view, I bet Bowyer is loving how poor Rotherham look at defending the ball in the air. Duke is really going to hurt that back line. It seems strange that they're having trouble when they've got so many tall players, but there we go. Tom, as a Huddersfield fan, I can't not watch this game, but each time I look at the table, I change my mind to what result I want. You just want to draw, don't you? Here's that weird offside that wasn't offside. I think it was Walker that was off, and the other two, O'Hare and Godden, are on. And really, I mean, it's a good save from Johansson the first time, but O'Hare should score and Godden should score, shouldn't he? Specifically, he has the bigger chance. Straight after. 104 watching, 40 likes. Yes, hit like. Good work, Russ. Hit like, please. Rotherham keeper, man of the match so far, says Robert. Yeah, don't think there's too much argument about that. Cookie Gobbler. Once Rotherham get on top, we really do put the pressure on. Relentless balls into the boxes. Then I think Coventry will struggle. They've just got to survive to that point. Here's Lewis Wing hitting the post in the Sky half-time clips. It's a hell of a strike, that. I mean, maybe he's just larruping it across there and hoping for a touch, but it's so unlucky. Keeper's done here. Wafts out of hand. Hits the inside of the post. Rotherham play 4 consecutive home games now. This is the second of 4. Goodness me. Brandon, 3-1. 4 goals in the second half. We'll take that, weren't we? Thought we were friends. What are you talking about, Annie? Why am I not your friend? Tell me. Ridiculous. Who do I want to win? The best team. May the best team win. Goodness me. Will I do Rotherham Blues? Yes. I will be here on Sunday. Best Europa game tonight. Is anyone watching any of those? Anyone on the Europa League games tonight? I'm too engrossed in this, I have to say. Can Coventry hurry up and put us out of our misery, says Owls 1992. Feeling chilled. Now Wednesday are down. Yeah, nice. Draw. Glut incoming. Liam's watching Roma and Ajax. It's Finidi George's birthday today. Ipswich's biggest waste of money. There we go. But hell of a player for the 2 good games he did have. David, I said that about all the home games, bookended by Huddersfield away and Barnsley away. Nice. Which football club do I support? If only there was a clue somewhere in the background, Lewis. Hey? Or I ran a podcast about that team. There we go. That was the first and only season where a team was relegated by playoff. What season was that, Paul? Was that the one where there was a playoff between top division and second division? I wholeheartedly object to that, by the way. You should play against teams from your division to either get up or down. Right, Liam, I love you lots, but you're going in the fake news sin bin for that. I'm not accepting that. Deary me. Right, in you go, Liam. He's gone. And who's the sponsor? It's Anthony, isn't it? In he goes. Liam will be back, besmirching my good name with falsehoods. Please only put your comments in once in the chat. Thoughts on Callum O'Hare this season? Yeah, really good. Probably not ready for the Premier League. I wouldn't have thought yet, but It's working. He's getting better, isn't he? I think you should do a video on your final championship table. What does that mean, Robert? Explain yourself. I've got no idea what you're talking about. Rotherham, poor at home. Coventry, poor away. Absolutely. That was justice, Anir. If you besmirch my good name with slanderous, recidivist vitriol, you will go in the fake news sin bin. Deary me. Do you think Britta Sombalonga is coming to Bristol City? Yes, I do, actually. Players live for games of this magnitude. You've got to love it. Liam will be back. But if you besmirch my good name in such a way with fake news, that's what the fake news sin bin is for. He'll be back. He wanted to go in the bin, really, didn't he? It's Rotherham 0, Coventry 0. It's half-time in game 3 of 4 for Rotherham this week. It's Rotherham week here on the channel, and we'll be covering them again on Sunday. Just between now and the end of the week, rather. It's Thursday today. Did I put my bins out? It's bin day. Yes, I did. So the preview's at 1 p.m. tomorrow. We couldn't do it today because of this game. So we did a preview live at 1 p.m. tomorrow. We'll be here tomorrow night. Reading versus Cardiff, 6 p.m. Must win for Reading. Tomorrow, Saturday rather, Super Stream, 12:20 will be here. We may be here in the evening for Norwich Bournemouth, but I think we're going to try and fit in going to see my father for the first time in God knows how long. So that may take precedence. And then on Sunday, Rotherham Birmingham at 12, and we'll be looking at the dearly departed review as well. So plenty coming up over the weekend. Get me to the bin. You should have gone in the bin, Anir, for saying that this was dull. Unbelievable stuff from you. Besmirching this brilliant game. Palace eyeing up the Barnsley manager. Yeah, that sounds like an easy story because he used to play for them, doesn't it? Millwall opened up contract talks with Jed Wallace, I presume. If he signs on for longer, what great business that would be. Yep, he does the business in this league, doesn't he? I think I've answered that one, Brandon, haven't I? Ipswich doing very well in the FA Youth Cup. Yes, brilliant. Yeah, they beat Middlesbrough on Saturday. Who have they got in the next round, Ben? Quarterfinals, I think. Right, we're back with Sky now, although the players, Coventry players are just coming out for the second half. Oh, the chat's very banterous today. You've all been to comedy school today, haven't you, hey? Can you abandon dearly departed review for the rest of the season, says Trevor. It's not been a good run for Fulham, has it? If I deserve to go to the bin, I shall. Well, I'll be the judge of that, Anir. There's Freddie Ladapo coming on. During the first two stagings in 87-88, the 4 teams involved. Yes, and Ipswich lost one of those to Charlton. Terrible stuff. Sheffield United in the semis for the under-18s. Yes. Fantastic. Actually, it is Sheffield United, isn't it? Yeah. Brilliant stuff. Winner of Liverpool versus Leicester. Excellent stuff. Right, Chris, you're in the timeout. Guys, calm down with the banter. Some of it's funny. Most of it isn't. So if we can try and get off the trying to get yourself over every second, the standard of comedy doesn't appear to be too high here, and the fake news sin bin will be used. We are on the last ad break, coming back from half-time. Rotherham 0, Coventry 0. And I think we're about to get going. Matt Crooks trying to wind his teammates up a little bit. And we are about to kick off. I was there, Anthony. I was there. Come on, Rotherham, says Gavin. What is the goal difference at the bottom of the table? So the way the goal difference is, Robin, is that Rotherham's goal difference is better than Coventry's. So a win would put Rotherham above Coventry. Coventry's goal difference is better than Birmingham. So a win for Coventry would put them all the way up above Birmingham. Yes, we'll do a time sync. We'll try and do it at 46 minutes if nothing's happening. It's going to be a long throw-in for Rotherham, though. In it comes from Harding. Headed away. Wing heads it back to Harding. Harding crosses to the back post. Smith arriving. Headed clear by McFadzean. Wing to Crooks on the right. Crooks holds it up. Crooks back to Wing. Wing tries to drive the cross. Blocked out. And Crooks is... Wing is about to get yellow carded for a clear pull back on Matty James. After the excitement of the first half, will you have enough wine to cope? Always enough wine to cope in this house. Don't you worry about that. Want Coventry to stay out. We haven't played them in the league for over 50 years. Unbelievable. Alex, I saw a picture of the cake Shaylee made. The girl, I said, yeah, follow Shaylee's bakery. She did brownies earlier for some client as well. I have to smell this lovely food and not want to eat it. We'll do time sync in just a second. Ladies and gentlemen, out from the sin bin, Liam is back after besmirching my good name with disgusting, recalcitrant, gelatinous behaviour and rumour mongering. He's back. Welcome back, Liam. Here comes the throw-in for Coventry. McCallum down the left. Wing intercepts. Clears in field. Ola Sunday knocks it on to Wing. Clipped in behind for Smith to chase, but Wilson comes out. Welcome back, Liam. Very popular, Liam. Tremendous. Ben went all Stephen Fry there with a few big words. There we go. Up the line it goes. Harding got there first, and then DaCosta clears it out. Who wants a beer? What are you all drinking, everybody? Lovely stuff. Sky are telling us that Rotherham have scored nearly double the amount of goals in the second half than they do in the first half, which bodes well. Not sure I'm doing Norwich on Saturday. I'm definitely doing the 12:20s, Julian. And then we're going to see my dad. So we'll see what time is like then. Harding, long throw in. In it goes, headed away, edge of the box, Wing. Wing on the half volley. Wing gets it back to Harding in a crossing position. Left side of the box, Harding. Swings it in looking for Smith. Smith jumps. Over his head it goes. And out for a goal kick. There we go. A Lafleur Baron white wine. Very nice. Owen's on the hard stuff. Lovely stuff. Oh, look at Chris. Chris is James Bond, shaken but not stirred with his passion fruit martini. Deary me. Chris Bond. That's tremendous, Chris. Apple juice. Nice. Earl Grey. I'll continue on my Chilean Merlot as Freddie Ladapo warms up. You're making these up now, aren't you? Anyone having a White Russian? That was what the big Lebowski used to drink, didn't he? Brilliant. Passion fruit martini. Unbelievable. Look at this. Are you actually drinking this stuff, guys? Honey JD and Coke. Nice. Hope there's an umbrella. Ice cold tea. You mean tea that's gone cold or actual iced tea? Nice. Moss from the IT crowd. Love the word. That's a great character, that. Moss from the IT crowd. JD and Coke. Unbelievable. You can send me some Southwest Aussie Red. Absolutely. Do you know this year, first world problems, there's a low harvest and there may be a shortage of French wine. What are we going to do? Deary me. Russ hasn't had a beer since Valentine's Day. I'm not having that. That's got to be fake news Simbin worthy, hasn't it? My tea's gone cold. I'm wondering why. Get the feeling Chris is more Del Boy than James Bond. He's James Bond to me. He is. Chris is talking about running a prediction league next season, which we've been asked to do many times. So that sounds good. Free kick to Coventry. Again, McCallum and James over it. McCallum runs over it. James right-footed. And Hekwa gets a head on it. And it's going to be a throw-in for Coventry. You're not drinking it from the can, Chris. You're drinking it from one of those cocktail glasses that really flare out like that. And there's a cherry in it as well. And you're in a suit in your own home. Throw into Coventry. I think McCallum's going to lob this one into the box. Headed clear. McCallum has another go at it. Lindsay charged that down with his back to the ball and his arm out there. Dangerous. A Singapore sling. I remember a flight back from Australia in a few Singapore slings. I was on Singapore Airlines, so it was kind of the done thing, wasn't it? Beautiful. In comes the corner. Good punch by Johansson. 2 hands. All the way out into the centre circle to Costa. To Kelly. Kelly lobs it in diagonal. And heads it away. Annie's asking about the prediction league. We'll have to figure it out. You guys will have to let me know, actually, because what we want to do with the prediction league is we want to make it fun so people play every week. So we don't want you having to pick 12 scorelines every week. You guys tell me, what, 2 predictions or 3 predictions a week or something? We'll figure it out. But let me know what you guys would want to do in terms of getting involved. And then, of course, if you don't do a prediction one set of weeks, you just don't play that week and someone else can get ahead. Let me know. 2 or 3, I think. We'll try and pick the most difficult games to predict as well. .54.05 on the clock here. Do a proper time sync if anyone wants it. Yeah, I think I can stretch to a prize, Annie. Playoff final ticket. That'd get people playing, wouldn't it? I tell you. Harding plays it down the line to Smith. Get your ideas in. DM me your ideas because I'll lose them in the chat here. But sounds like you've got loads of good ideas here. Free kick to Rotherham, conceded by Ostergaard. Foul on Smith. Wing is going to swing this free kick in again. Puts it in flat. That's going to be easy for Wilson in goal. For Coventry, who gathers easily. And it's out with Da Costa now, trying to come over halfway. Da Costa puts it forward to Godden. Godden touch. Switch of play. Now Walker. Left wing, Walker. Crosses right-footed. The ball goes loose. James tried to follow it in. There's a good tackle in there by Richard Wood. Oh. As the clock ticks down, it's going to get more and more tense, isn't it? Playoff final ticket. I didn't tell you which playoff, though, Russ. League 2 playoff, yeah? Wiles commits the foul right on the edge of the box there. Free kick to Coventry. It was Ostergaard coming down the right. Cuts inside, keeps his run going. I don't know if Wiles needs to make that tackle. Good sidestep by Ostergaard. Really good breakout of defence by the Brighton low knee. And free kick. I tell you what, Russ, when the stadium's open, I'm going to all the playoff finals, so don't worry about that. Okay, free kick for Coventry here. Good position, this one. McCallum left foot, James right foot, as it's been for all of the set plays. Big exhalation of breath there from James. Looks like he's going to be the taker. Just slightly right of centre here. Don't know which foot it favours, really. Depends what they've got in mind. Referee Gillett keeps the wall back. Can they get this on target? Although Johansson's playing well in goal. Here it comes. James, right-footed into the wall. And clear it goes. Rotherham push out and close down Da Costa, who loads it back in. And out comes Johansson, who's lost it. And it's Walker. And he sliced it wide. Huge appeal by Ostergaard for some kind of foul, I think, there by Johansson. Oof. It was lobbed back in by Da Costa. They beat the offside trap. And Johansson's got to catch that. Johansson jumping with both hands just got out-jumped by Tyler Walker. He does well to get back in Walker's way, but he's got to make that catch, hasn't he? Goodness me. Tom says, how is this 0-0? Who knows? Yeah, we could do something like that, Anya. Leave it with us. Right. Here comes a double sub in a minute. Ryan Giles and Freddie Ladapo are going to come on. Left wing back and a striker. So probably Michael Smith and Wes Harding are going to be going off. We'll see what Paul Warren's got up his sleeve. McCallum given away. Here's Wing. Wing, nice feet in central midfield. Oh, he's trying to play Smith in then. Really ambitious pass. Here's James in the centre circle. O'Hare. Da Costa. Oh, Da Costa's got past Harding. Comes inside off the right. Da Costa. And that's a poor ball. 58. Hey, so we'll give you a timestamp for 59. Here we go. If you want to sing 3, 2, 1, 59. Boof. Predict one team to win, one team to lose, one team to draw. Oh, I like that. Yeah, we'll suggest that one. We want to have some kind of league and keep scores up. That sounds quite good. Right, Matthew Olasunde is coming off. And Ben Wiles is coming off. So what's Paul Warren doing here now? So I guess he's dropping Crooks back into midfield. Harding might going to be swapping sides here, I think. Yeah, so Giles is down the left. I'm guessing Harding's going to play right wing back. Crooks is going to drop into midfield with Lindsay and Wing. And Ladapo's going to go up front with Smith. Ladapo on the ball now on the right wing. Into the box, charged down. Ladapo again. Well played by Hyam. And it's out for a throw-in. A good start by Ladapo there. What is the Super 6 thing? I don't know what that is. So let me know. I just don't want to ask people to predict too much. So there we go. I tell you what, Annie, next time I'm at Bristol City, you're sitting with me, okay? I'll get your ticket if you can't afford it at the moment. I'm sure I'll be down there soon when the world opens up. September probably, but I'll get your ticket, fella. Out it goes to Wood, actually, out on the left wing. It was up from the set play. And the cross goes all the way over. What is a bottle of Ben's finest? Pepsi Max. Of course it is. Dear oh me. Wine cellar, hey? That's the dream, isn't it? Oh, to have money. Rotherham 0, Coventry 0, 61-18 on the clock. That looks like Ronnie Moore in the stands there. Ex-Rotherham manager. Looks like he's doing commentary for some media outlet. I don't know whether it's for the club, maybe. Yeah, yeah, right. Throw in on halfway. Angus MacDonald takes it. Mark Robbins looks on. Of course, the former Rotherham manager. O'Hare closes down MacDonald. The ball slams off him. And out for a Rotherham throw. I'm going to do a very odd reference here, but in the eyes, Callum O'Hare looks like Brian Molko from Placebo. Anyone remember Placebo? Yeah, I'll get involved in that. Let's get Annie a season ticket. Someone do a GoFundMe and I'll certainly contribute to that. Is it only 100 quid? Ronnie Moore was Mr. Rotherham. Beautiful. There you go. Someone remembers. A friend in need's a friend indeed. A friend with Reed is better. A friend with breasts and all the rest. A friend who's wearing leather. And Nancy Boy as well. That was a great song, wasn't it? Placebo, hey? What a band. Not very good live, though, if I remember. But damn good on record. Crooks. Switch of play. Out it goes to Harding, who's now playing right wing back since Giles came on. Wing. Crooks. Crooks inside. Oh, couldn't quite find Lindsay with the return ball. Pure morning, hey? What a record that is. I love records where the bass doesn't come in for like a couple of verses and it already sounds massive. And then the bass comes in underneath. Makes it sound even more gigantic. Certainly does it on that record. Strong play there by Wing in central midfield. Coventry player down with cramp on the left wing. Giles is going to play on for Rotherham. He plays the channel for Ladapo. Ladapo back to Giles, beats his man, does well. Da Costa across him, shepherds that out. Goal kick for Coventry. Tyler Walker is down. I don't know if that is cramp, actually. I think it might be. He's just holding. Looks too low. He's still down, though. Plenty of strikers on the bench for Coventry. Oh, actually, yeah. His knee buckles a little bit as he goes in for that. I don't know if I want to watch this again. Let's have a look. Oh, that did not look nice. What was the record that got you through adolescence? Honest truth. The Beatles' Blue album. I'm not even making that up after the fact. My parents had it on a record, a vinyl. And I played it religiously when Liam Gallagher said the Beatles were good. Yeah, listen to Paul, and we'll sort you, boy. We'll sort you. Whereabouts do you sit, Paul, at Bristol City? Reading Cardiff just getting plugged. That's the Sky game tomorrow night. Norwich Bournemouth on Saturday night. We'll definitely be here for Reading Cardiff. We'll find out about Norwich Bournemouth if I'm back in time. Tyler Walker looks okay. He's going to come back on. Where's the bench? There. Gyökeres, Bakayoko and Biamu. Plenty of options off the bench for forwards for Coventry in this one if Walker is not going to be continuing. Gavin's got his Luton season ticket. Whereabouts do you sit at Luton, Gavin? Let me know. South stand at the back, cheap seats with atmosphere. Which one's that, Paul? Which one's the south stand? I always sit in the gigantic big stand near the press box. Here's McCallum. Knocks it back into Hyam, who clears it forward long. 67 on the clock. Stinging the tail in this one, anybody? Here's Harding battling with McCallum. Looks like McCallum has won the foul there. Sky Blue Army, says Charlie, with a lovely looking profile picture there. That's tremendous. Interesting. We'll chat about this, Chris. We'll chat about this. Enjoy your martini in the meantime. Tremendous stuff. So you're right behind it. Okay, I know exactly where you mean. Who was it who got the Luton season ticket? I want to know where that one is. Bless Kenilworth Road. I've struggled to find a good seat in there. Plenty of character, but a lot of posts. Played into the channel for McCallum to chase. Harding does well. He thought he'd going to win a goal kick there, but McCallum has won the corner. I think Harding was right, actually. I think that did come off McCallum last, but difficult one for the officials to see. And Coventry get the corner. Oh, no, they get a free kick. I stand corrected then. It's irrelevant who it came off last if it's a foul. And a dangerous looking free kick here for Coventry. James is going to take it right-footed. That was you, Gavin. In comes the free kick. Eddie Goldwards, and it's in! Coventry have scored! Ostigard has scored for Coventry, a gigantic goal. Headed in from the set play. Rotherham 0, Coventry 1. A huge goal in the Championship. Oh, James floats the free kick in. Ostigard in the middle of the 6-yard box heads it down and into the net. Rotherham 0, Coventry 1. Gigantic tense match. Has gigantic goal. Let's go to the live league table, which you're going to love to see if you're a Coventry fan. Ostigard, good climb. Loney from Brighton heads it down into the net. And look at that. Up 4 places. Go Coventry. 1-0. As things stand, Coventry are going to go to 18th in the table. 45 points. 45 to survive. Could be a fatal blow for Coventry. Ostigard is the scorer. Rotherham 0. Coventry 1. And Rotherham have blinked. And Ostigard is the scorer. Wow! Gigantic goal. Unbelievable. Off comes Tyler Walker. On comes Max Biamu. Huge goal. I would even argue biggest goal in the Championship this season so far, that one, from Leo Ostigard. And it's a double substitution. Mark Robbins has swapped both the forwards out. Gyökeres is on. Paul Warne looks very concerned. They cannot lose this game. Well, if they do, they have to beat Birmingham on Sunday. Coventry have the lead. Here's Crooks. Crooks to Wing. Oh, good feet by Wing. Did he get fouled? He's still going, Wing. Tries to knock it forth, and Hyam boots it clear. Biamu's chasing, but that's going to go all the way through to Johansson. Fair on the balance of play. Deserved overall. Goodness me. And a free kick won by O'Hare. 72 on the clock. And this gigantic game has a leader now. Coventry are in front. Leo Ostigard headed home. Matty James, free kick. And Coventry have the lead. Going to go up to 18th in the table. Above Birmingham, above Huddersfield, and above Derby. What a big goal. Here is Gyökeres, another Brighton loanee. It looks like he ran that out of play. Officials say no, and Rotherham clear. Rotherham need a goal to get a point now. Smith battling back. Good play by Smith. Switches it out to Giles. Crooks down the left. It's going to be a throw into Rotherham. Are they going to throw this one in long? Thoroughly deserved. A well-earned lead. Yep. Didn't look like the fouliest of fouls, if that's a word, but you've got to defend the free kick. And Rotherham did not. Ladapo. It's another throw-in for Rotherham. Are they going to throw this one in long? They have to put pressure on Coventry now, who lead 1-0 in this giant bottom 6 game. MacDonald. Lindsay, that's poor. They can't lose their heads now, Rotherham. Ostigard, the scorer of the gargantuan. Use whatever word you want. Goal. We're having a look at the foul again, or the free kick. Very little in it, I have to say. Soft would describe the free kick decision. But you got to defend it. Ostigard with the header. I think, as someone said in the chat, it might have deflected off Harding. As Smith goes down the right and wins a corner for Rotherham. Huge moment for Coventry, indeed. Only won once from behind, and it was QPR in the last game. Corner from Giles. In it goes. Ooh, there's a push, I think, on the keeper there, Wilson. And it's going to be a restart for Coventry. Decent delivery that from Giles, swinging in with the left foot. 75-12 on the clock. Rotherham need a goal, by God. Rotherham 0, Coventry 1. If you haven't already, please hit subscribe. Ring the bell for notifications. 15,000 subscribers on the channel. What is that all about, hey? Our little channel's getting bigger. Here's Wing. Looking for Harding. Good play by McCallum. Just gets in front and wins the ball off Harding. Throw in to Rotherham. Rotherham offered very little apart from wing and effort. Well, we're about to get a double substitution now for the Millers. Joseph Soon, is it? No, Ogbene. George Hurst, possibly. Ogbene is coming on. Harding has gone off. Looks like Jamie Lindsay, who looks crestfallen, has gone off. Clark Robertson has come on. So big freshening up exercise here by Paul Warne. He's already gone with the attackers by putting Ladapo on. Callum O'Hare is coming off and Gus Hamer is coming on, who most people would regard as Coventry's best player. Or, sorry, many would regard as Coventry's best player. Maybe it was a bit too tense of an occasion for Hamer. But he's on now. He's always worth something, isn't he? A yellow card, a foul, an own goal, a goal, an assist. Gus Hamer. Here's Biamu. Looking for Hamer. Turned over. Here's Wing. Good ball by Wing. Ihekwe. Ogbene. Oh, that's poor. Hospital ball there. But Rotherham won it back, actually. It's bounced nicely for them. Here is Giles. Crooks. Very deep now, Crooks. Wing. Wing out wide. Here is Ogbene trying to get down the right wing. Wins a throw-in. I would stick this in the box. Owen, too kind. Thank you so much, Owen. What time is it in Australia now? 15,000 people prepared to leave their bias at the door. Thank you, Owen. Very, very kind. In goes the cross from, is it Hekwer, actually? I was going to say Ogbene. And it's out for a goal kick. Thank you again, Owen. Lovely $20 super chat there. Last 15 minutes. Goals for Rotherham, 26. Goals against Coventry, 20. 46 goals involving these two teams. For and against, you can see there. That's commitment, Owen. 3:40 a.m. You haven't got to get up for work in the morning, have you? Please don't say. Goal kick cleared by Wilson. And it's out for a Coventry throw-in. The Costa will take 79-10 on the clock. Rotherham 0, Coventry 1. Da Costa forward, headed by Ogbene. They've gone to a back four here, Rotherham. Hard to see what the system is now. I mean, they just want to get the ball forward. Smith goes up for the challenge. Is he going to have a foul given against him? I think possibly. So, just to keep you up to date with the subs. We've had 4 for Rotherham. Robertson for Harding. Giles for Olasunde. Ogbene for Lindsay. And Ladapo for Wells. Look down the Coventry side as well. Hamer for O'Hare. Gilchrist for Godin. And Walker for Biamu for Walker, sorry. Like for like, really. All of them. Hit that like button. Indeed. I can't see what the numbers are. There we go. Ogbene. Out wide it goes. Ihekwe. He gets it back. Ihekwe to Ogbene. Holds it up. Looking for the foul off McCallum. Doesn't get it. Ihekwe. Ooh, given away. Switch of play now. Here comes Biamu. Can he get in behind Robertson? Yes. Biamu on the ball. Right wing. Knocks it into the box. Da Costa arriving. Da Costa low across the box. Flashes across goal. Gilchrist went down. He's appealing. Sat on his backside, appealing for a penalty. I'm going to keep my eyes on the box. No, there's nothing in that. Da Costa's played quite well, actually, the Coventry right wing back. Defended well, good energy. No one's ran past him, have they? It's a corner, actually, to Coventry. I didn't realise I'd take a deflection. Now you're talking sense down here, aren't you? Why would you watch European football over Rotherham versus Coventry, for goodness sakes? In comes the corner, headed away by Crooks near post. Kelly. Hamer, 30 yards out. Hamer back out to the left wing. Cross in from James again. Headed up in the air by MacDonald. Biamu wins the header. McFadden's in there. Hyam swings a boot at it. And that's gone out for a throw-in, I think. Unless there was a foul on Richard Wood. There. 82 on the clock. Rotherham 0. Coventry 1. Let's go to the live league table. We all know what's happening. Coventry could be a massive win to go on to 45 points. If they can hang on to this goal they've got through Ostergaard. Rotherham still in it. Still 2 games in hand on Derby. Although we looked at them earlier, didn't we? Who was it? Brentford and... I don't know. It doesn't matter who the game's in hand against. It just matters who you're playing, doesn't it? Ihekwe throwing down the right. Ladapo. Ihekwe. Good ball. Wing. Wing crosses in. Poor ball. McFadden clears. And Hamer boots it forward. They're looking to catch them out here. It's MacDonald against Gilchrist. And MacDonald does well. They've kept the ball nicely. Wing to Robertson. Giles. Crooks. Good ball. Giles again. Giles, of course, was on loan at Coventry for the first half of the season, wasn't he, from Wolves? Still very frantic, as it's been all game. Oh, Annie, you're always in the good books, my friend. Here's Ihekwe. Ogbene. Ogbene tries to beat McCallum. McCallum does well, and he gets it cleared. Ridiculous cluster against Rotherham will be their undoing. We'll see. It's 45 points, the magic number. It is my magic number. 10-year average says 45 to survive. Russ, you own the bad books. You're the author of the bad books. You're welcome, Charlie. We try our best. You want the 10-year average graphic? I'm going to give it to you. Let's give the people what they want. There it is. There's my spreadsheet for 10 years. You love to see it, although the bottom's covered up a little bit. But what you can see down the bottom there is 44.1 is the average for 22nd place. Add a point onto that and you get to 45, which is your survival average. Don't listen to those people who look at the number for 21st place. It's not the correct number, as Russ and I discussed with a very recalcitrant Norwich fan who didn't seem to understand basic maths. But there we go. His issue, not ours, Russ, was it? 85 on the clock. Rotherham 0. Coventry 1. Woof. McCallum. Oh, they've worked it now. Here come Coventry into the box. Gyökeres shot blocked, and Rotherham are going to clear it with Ehekwa. Ehekwa into Ladapo, holds it. Ladapo looking for Giles. Does he know? Turns inside. Crooks in a deep central midfield role now. Seen him up front. We've seen him at 10. He's got deeper as the game has gone on. And he's been fouled there by Max Biamu. Ben, when did you get the piano tattoo? I got that in 2003 or 4 years ago. Thank you. I'm glad you noticed it, Logan. Been a big part of my life, the old piano. It's put me in some lovely situations, let's just say. In goes the free kick. And cleared. And now here come Coventry with Biamu down the right. Can they seal the deal here? Biamu inside to Hamer. Hamer into the box. Good defending. Oh, it's going to go loose. Hamer! Oh, and it's blocked out by Johansson. It looks like Hamer has been penalised for committing a foul. Comes another substitution for Rotherham. Ehekwa is coming off. Sadlier, who I believe is a wide player, is coming on. So it's going to be kitchen sink stuff here. Enjoyed Bohemian Rhapsody, yes. I thought I'd try and take on a nice, easy song there, Sophie. Thank you, though. Hamer, McCallum. Plays the channel. Biamu's done well, actually. Biamu's been a bit of a nuisance here. That clearly went out for a throw-in, didn't it? Yeah. Richard Wood is going to have a throw-in. (87:44) on the clock. Rotherham 0. Coventry 1. Hamer. Hooked forward by James. Rotherham win it back. Robertson, silly header down. Here comes Gyökeres into the box. Gyökeres back heels are looking for Da Costa. Oh, Johansson just gets that in the way. I can't play you a tune. We haven't got an amp for this synth behind me, but I've been promising when I'm earning money again and the world's open up, I'll buy a little amp and we'll stick it down there. And we will play some tunes during shows. Bad News Band. I don't know who they are. What do they do? Derby and Wednesday in the dearly departed League One edition. I think for clubs that big, we'd have to start that off, wouldn't we? Forward it goes. Shove in the back there, was it by McCallum on Ogbene? He's let it go, Gillett. Ogbene not impressed by that. Some AC/DC. We did one earlier for Angus MacDonald, didn't we? Dun, 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 dun. Please don't say that, Gavin. We want stuff to play for the end of the season. Throw in down the left-hand side. McCallum lobs it into the Rotherham half. 89:43 on the clock. Goodness me. Hamer goes all the way home. Ladapo charges down Wilson. Not the smartest ball Hamer's ever played. And it's going to be a Rotherham throw. And we are over 90 minutes now. 6 minutes stoppage time we're going to play. Rotherham desperately want an equaliser here. Wing, diagonal ball. All the way out it goes. Sadlier crosses in, headed away. Crooks trying to follow up. Crooks tries to cross it. And I don't know what's been given. But Crooks has been penalised. And it's a free kick to Coventry. 30 seconds of stoppage time gone. Coventry are going to want these seconds to tick down. If you're a Coventry fan, these seconds will last forever. If you're a Rotherham fan, they'll fly by, won't they? Sky had just shown us the Ostigard goal as well. You would argue, biggest goal of the championship season, that. Leo Ostigard, man of the match from Sky. I suppose goals count for a lot. I think Johansson's played well, the Rotherham goalkeeper. McCallum, the left back for Coventry, has played well as well. There's been some good performances. Ostigard gets the nod on Sky. Goals win games. 91-20. 6 minutes of stoppage time. Throwing in the right back area, launched forward. I think they've won another one, Rotherham. Trying to make ground up here. They need the ball in play. 91-46 on the clock. It's a foul there by Richard Wood on Dominic Hyam. He's probably going to get booked for that. Yes, he is. Bit late there. 92-20 on the clock. Rotherham 0, Coventry 1. Oof. Wilson taking as long as he can, the Coventry goalkeeper, over this restart. 92-47. Wilson down the ground, straight out for another throw-in. Rotherham restart here. Wing kicks the ball out. McDonald is going to throw this into the opposing half. They're just trying to get the ball forward at every kick now. Ladapo wanted a free kick. He doesn't get one. Here's Robertson in the left back area. Giles inside. Wing, touch. Good defending by Kelly, who's on him. Wing tries to play it into the channel. McCallum heads away. Ogbene wins it back. Crooks just launches it up in the air. Smith underneath him. Mafadjian wins it. Giles into the box. Mafadjian. Tiger Knee there. Anyone used to play Street Fighter? Who's the character who used to do Tiger Knee? Dalsim? I don't know. Some Super Nintendo references there. And I think it's a Coventry free kick, or was it a Rotherham free kick? It was Wing, and Gyökeres just bumped him off the ball. Silly. And this is going in the box. 94-13. Mark Robbins trying to look calm. Ryan Giles is going to take the free kick. My mouse is going to run out of battery in a minute. I hate it when that happens. I've got to keep my eye on this. Giles curls in the free kick. Out it goes towards the touchline. Sadlier crosses in, headed away. 94:49 on the clock. And Rotherham have to go all the way home. Wing to Johansson. Good press. Johansson lobs it forward. McFadzean heads it clear to halfway. Wing wins the ball back. Free kick Rotherham. Again. This is going to go in the box. Lewis Wing is going to lob this one forward. We're in last chance saloon now for Rotherham. Johansson, it's been left by Wing, and Johansson, the goalkeeper, knocks it forward. Johansson, Wood goes down, and Coventry cleared. 95:34 on the clock. Johansson out of his goal. Diving header. Wing turns back inside and just hoofs the ball anywhere. 95:45 on the clock. Crooks need to get it in the box. Ladapo. Sadlier tries to beat his man. It's a Coventry throw. And ladies and gentlemen, I think that is that. I think Coventry have got a massive away win here. 96. We're past 96 on the clock. 6 minutes minimum stoppage time. Coventry lead 1-0. Here comes the throw. And I think the whistle is about to go. Eyes on referee Gillett. He's playing on. And there is the final whistle. What a win for Coventry. Leo Ostigard sprints over to the Coventry staff. Gives Mark Robbins a hug. He's got the winning goal on 70 minutes. Rotherham 0. Coventry 1. Huge match, huge win for Coventry. Let's go immediately to the live league table. Rotherham stay on 39. They're back at exactly a point per game. Everyone else is above that, above them. Coventry jump up above Derby, above Huddersfield, above Birmingham, onto 45 points. With 5 games remaining. Coventry 6 points in their last 3 games, have done the business here. They've got the wing. Lewis Wing looks disappointed. He hit the post in the first half, but Coventry probably deserving of their win. There are the numbers. 12 shots to 4. No shots on target for Rotherham. Remember, Wing did hit the post. And, of course, a shot on the post doesn't count as on target. 2 big chances to 0. Remember, Johansson saves for Rotherham. He tipped Kelly's volley onto the bar early on. A double save. Not double save, a double chance. But he made the save from O'Hare and then from Walker's header. So Coventry probably value for the victory in Rotherham's crazy 4-game week. Let's have a look at some of your comments. Big result for Coventry. Huddersfield and Derby can still be caught. Yes, they can. Phil for Rotherham. Well done, Coventry. Alex did not see that result coming. Deserved. But Phil for Coventry, for Rotherham, sorry. Well done, Cov. Gap opened up. Great result for Coventry. Agree with all of you. Great stream. Thank you, Anthony. Deserved win for Cov. That has to hurt Rotherham. Yes, it does. Coventry, the more composed team, fairly comfortable. Go Sky Blues. Have Miller's drawn with QPR. Drawn tonight. They're a point worse off, so they need to regroup. Go again. Wow. There you go. Huge, huge game. Fully deserved win for Cov. Well said, Iain. Bitterly disappointed. It's the hope that kills you. Deserved by Cov. Rotherham are not out of it yet. They still have, we'll go to the league table one more time. Rotherham still have 7 games to go. That is 2 more than everybody else, apart from Luton and Brentford. So they need, look, if Rotherham beat Birmingham, then they're 3 points off Birmingham. Put it that way. They need wins. But Coventry, tip your cap, 45 points from 41. 5 points. A point per game from their remaining games. Coventry will get 50 points and would likely survive with that total, given Wycombe, Sheffield Wednesday and Rotherham all yet to hit 40. Chris, deserved win. Could have been more good energy for Cov, whereas Rotherham did show fatigue. Can see something similar versus Brum. Rotherham versus Birmingham on the watch-along on Sunday. Coventry deserve it. Phil for Rotherham. As a Barnsley fan, goodness me. Right. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Really, really tense stuff tonight. One of those cracking end-of-season games. So tense. And a 1-0 away win for Coventry. Congratulations to Coventry. Coventry fans, well done. Big win. On they go to 45 points, which on average over the past 10 seasons has been enough to survive. Thank you, everybody in the chat. Let me know if you want to shout out before we go. Thank you to Charlie, who sponsors all our watch-alongs. Of course, you can subscribe via Patreon. Thank you for the super chatters. Anthony, Owen, the dude, YouTube. Subscribe, ring the bell, hit like before you go. Let's do some shout-outs here. Anthony, AJ, I hope Shaylee had a good shop, David. We're going to see what she's bought. Tapping out at 4 a.m. Well done, Owen. Thank you for the super chat. Leeds 2021. David, we did Anthony. Gavin, legend. Why is my chat frozen up? I can't click on it. There we go. Phil, Alex, David, Anir, Russ, Sophie. Yes, and go and subscribe to the Benjamin Bloom Clips channel and Out of Context Benjamin Bloom on Twitter, where I am mocked but happy to be involved. Shout out Cycling, Paul. Cycling for prostate cancer. I think it's Virgin Money, is it? Or just giving? Paul, follow Paul on Twitter. You find him. Ask me and I'll show you his link on Twitter. There we go. Right. That'll do me. Rotherham 0, Coventry 1. Massive game. Massive win. I'm done. I'm going to go and watch Line of Duty. Over and out. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button to see more videos from this channel. Hit the subscribe button and to be notified every time we upload. Ring the bell for those notifications to come through on your device. If you really want to support the channel and me as a content creator, I will be eternally grateful if you head over to the merch store and grab something, or support over on Patreon, patreon.com/Benjamin Bloom. Thank you for your time. Go and watch another video.